tournament in Toronto that we were in. So I'm assuming that, but they were in an upper level. So, God, I wish I could get up there. Look at that. I don't know how you get up there. You need a ladder or something. It'd be nice. But we are the home team for this one. Trying to get this together here. Sure everything's up and ready. I'm gonna try to pause my stream this time rather than Conacher is who we are doing. So there's some of our fans. All right. Should have this going. These are pretty cool jerseys and stuff. So hopefully we can have a good showing here tonight. It was a tough one to lose today, but we'll get back to it. New goalie in town here. Gotta get that pulled up so I know who everybody is. And there's the draw right off the bat here. Have a roster here. What the hell is it? Play goes into deep. No icing. Oh, there's Jonah. He's got Easton out front. Oh, still wet out there. That was a close one. Good opportunity there. Comes up to Jonah again. He tips that one in. Line change here for the Lakers. Out comes Arthur Owen and 94. I believe that is Austin. Way down there. It's kind of an early start here for us. Let's see. There we go. Oops, that's the 11s. I need the 12s. There we go. Goalie here is Logan. Tipped, and that one goes wide. Owens picks that one up in the corner, fires it around to nobody in particular. Moving kind of slow out there. Play comes in. Big check there. Loose puck. There's an opportunity and a goal. Oh, loose puck battle lost there, and a goal here by the Conacher team. Conacher. I don't know how it is. I'm just going to call them the Cons. Conacher. Okay, well, whatever. We got to figure it out. We're down by 1. 13:07 here. So back there. Oh, that was another turnover there. Good grab there by Finn. Shot tipped, just not enough. Lincoln and Santi are playing D here. A little activity back there. Another spur around the net. As Aiden, number 7, is out there working his way around. Oh, shot wide, and another big opportunity, and a big save there in front of the net there by our goaltender, Logan. Give Logan a credit for a save there. That was a big one. I'll highlight that. So if you do go back on your Sideline HD app, you'll be able to get these highlights. They pulled out and all right, that is Stone over to number 20, which is 20 is Flynn. No, Hudson is 20. Flynn is 21. There's Flynn, dumped that one up there. Good forecheck by our team here as we get some athletes making their way through. Tips, big save, and another rebound goal. I kind of suspected this when they told me that they were in the upper division at the Toronto tournament. So not a good spot, not a good team to dig a hole against. Not a good time for that. So Easton Stone. Oh, okay. They moved up. They changed some players around here. So different positions here. Brady's back there. Hudson's up on forward now. Okay. Yeah, they got the hand pass there, and here we go. Way down here in the goalie is the Conacher team making their way there. There's a good look at Lincoln and his D partner there. Brady. Gotta look at that net when we shoot, though. That's one thing. Icing call here. At the Gary Force arena here. Gary Force is an Acura dealer here in Tennessee, and he must sponsor this for the Nashville Warriors. So that's why we're here. We got 4 games, 4 different arenas. So see if we can stop the little bit of the bleeding that's going on here and maybe make something happen for our team as Easton speeds around with wide speed, fires off a shot, and saved by the stick of the goalie. The shaft, as you like to call it. All right, got some new guys out here. Arthur, there's Jax, 13, and 2 is Jonah. And that's Flynn and Santi out there on D. Santi with the puck. He's going to try to shovel that back. Not so much luck there. Guys are dragging a little bit. They went out and had some barbecue. Owen and I did not participate in that today. I was told it was a fun and good time. Another shot there is Logan having to make some difficult saves as Jonah making his way, dumps it in smartly onto the goaltender, and he pushed it away. Played it as Arthur forechecks. Well, Jax had his guy lined up there. Here we go. Thank you all for joining us on this Memorial Day weekend, the start of summer. Thank you for any veterans that are out there and any military families and the sacrifices you all have provided to allow us to continue to live here in freedom in the United States of America. Oh, big ol' hit out there and rough. They call it rough there. That wasn't... It was rough, I guess. Okay, so now we're getting Owen, Finn, Austin, Brady, and Cal. Yeah, Finn is 22. All right. Got a power play. Oh, yeah, power play. Owen's got the puck there. Shovels it out front, blocked away. Power play for us. And that one's iced, sent down the length of the ice. No icing here in this scenario. Oh my gosh. Logan better do something out there. That was a risky play. So we're having trouble digging that puck out of our zone. Owen's got it here. He's battling away. Fires it up and out towards Austin. And off. Nope, we made it back. All right. Oh, that was Brady. Austin's 94. Tucked back. Not much of a chance to set up our power play here. Get it in. Okay, good. He stayed on sides. Let's set it up here, guys. We got some time. Oh, lost our stick there. And then off we go with a 2-on-2 and a back check here. Good minute through this. Okay, good. We're getting a line change here as Austin comes out. Onsides for Logan, and Logan pops the water bottle up. Logan to Austin. Very good. Or Easton to Logan, rather. So that's, there we go. Logan, Easton. There might have been another one in that, but my memory only goes so far. So power play goal for your Lakers. Okay. Aiden might have got in that action, but I don't know. I don't know if we bumped up and went 40, and I think that's what we did do. So midway through the first period here. So not a bad facility here, the Gary Force Arena. It's not a great facility, but it's a facility. The last time I was here was 2 years ago, and it was horrible. But I think it was because it was so hot out. Not having that today. Good work here by Easton. Almost popped that up to Hudson. Easton still fights it in. There's Santi. Lost that puck, but got it in deep. And oh, there it is. Tipped into number 10. A good poke check there by Lincoln. Zoom in here. Oh, good job there by Hudson to get that one cleared away. Play still down deep. There is Stone tipping it away briefly. Santi with a attempted check is, I believe that is Easton. He's had a long shift. It's behind the pole there. There it is. That puck popped out. That's where the Zamboni is, and those doors are always not good, no matter what rink you're in. Boards. No, there you got it. Here comes Stone. Just couldn't get there in time. Arthur back out. Looking for a long pass there. Intercepted by Hudson. Shoot that. Oh, my goodness. We had all that, and we had not a shot out there. Nice work by Hudson with the hands. As Stone's got that one and unable to chip that out to Arthur. A little bit of life shown here by your Lakers. Good back check by Hudson. He's going to hang back with the deep guy. Nice job there by Flynn. Play continuing up around. Oh, that was a nice goal. I don't know who that was, but he definitely made it in there. So a 3-1 deficit here. There's the tail of the tape. 5:46 left here in this first period. Let's try to get another goal out here. Probably getting bombarded from pretty much everybody here on scores and updates. So Hopefully that's enjoyable. Oh, man, that one skidded through the crease there. All right, that one went off Jack's. There's Finn moving it back up this direction. Buck goes in deep as Logan watches that one go around. Cal goes into the corner there. I know it's hard to see because, well, this is all I got here. I can hear their goalie talking. You got time, you got time. Well, he's got a man on there. That would be Jonah, and there's Flint. Big hit in front of us. They're off to the edge there as that one's flipped out to Callan. Over to Brady. Jackson able to corral that one. Here comes a movement. Oh, that's a nice little play by Jax. Backs it up to Easton, and I'm telling you, the kid will shoot from anywhere, and I like it. I think Michael Scott said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so got to make those shots and take them. Offsides. All right. 4 minutes left as Austin makes his way out. Austin, Owen, and Easton out there. Let's see if this combination can provide something. Puck goes deep in there. Owen digs that one out. Don't, come on, why do you always dump it back in the corner? Oh, tipped. Good opportunity there, and a nice shot there by Brady. Easton digs into that. Okay, they have a set play that I was just going to say they have a set play, and that one worked. I saw that one coming. So an early deficit here, but we got time to come back. It's early in the first period. Little D-to-D play here. Shoveled up there to Easton. And that's a good shot. Nice toe drag release, PDR there. Line change here. I think we got 2 centers and 3 sets of wings maybe. Usually that's a good way to do it. So that's a good view there of Flynn. So yes, we'll talk about that draw that they did on the face-off, that play that they had. I think this team's got a lot more in it than what they're showing us right now. All right, well, we got to make this respectable here at some point. I know it's early in the game, so let's just see what works here. Got to come up with something as a 2-on-1 develops. And that's, that guy didn't have a chance for that one. We're trying to throw our bodies around a little bit more. So, thought it was going to be cold in here. Not very at all. There's Arl. Tipped back in. That's offsides, but led to a good opportunity here as Brady makes his way. Poke check by the goaltender. Couldn't hang on to it. Arthur was there for some action. He's getting rammed into the... He got rammed pretty hard there. I don't think he's feeling that great. Yes, that's not a typical Arthur back check that we normally see, as Logan's got it. And boy, we're just throwing the puck out there right now. There we go. It's not like we're not having any opportunities as Hudson comes down here and tries to split everybody. New group. Flynn, Stone out there on the forwards with Hudson. Just over a minute left in this first period, and we would like to start this game right over, I think. Stone tips that over to Hudson. Had a good opportunity, but poke checked away. A little bit more patience I'd like to see. Oh, come on. Good hustle out there by Jonah. Hey, gotta go. Uh-oh. Oof. Thought we kicked that one in. That was close. Only 30 seconds left here in this first period. So let's hope we can get out of here with this. As Jonah makes his in there. Well, this goalie is very vocal. He's talking about who's coming and everything. I gotta come in now. He's got to do something to keep himself entertained. He's only faced a handful of shots, and Santi looking for some space, and that's getting up on the end of the first period here. Oh boy, that's a goal. Oh crud. I think that's a goal. Yep, the guy pointed at it. So that's a goal. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. With time expiring. End of the first. Okay. I think Logan's going to rethink some life choices here. He's had some tough opportunities out there. Get himself some water or something. So, I don't know what you say to inspire this team. They haven't done anything. I guess don't eat barbecue in between your games. Well, and Owen had a steak, so... Yeah, that was a must-win this morning. We needed to win that one. And so hopefully these guys can get some inspiration. Maybe tighten this up a little bit. All right. A new line out here with Owen, Easton, Austin, Jax, and Finn. No, Flynn is 21. Oh, no. Nope. Got a line. Nope. They kept the same line out there. All right. So. Oh. Start of the second. I don't want to do that. There we go. All right, 6-1. Whoops, sorry. Forget I was running the thing here. That's offsides. But I don't think they're going to start calling it pretty loose here, especially if they get another one here at some point. This is probably one of our better teams that we're going to be playing this weekend. You know, unfortunately, I really think we missed our opportunity this morning. And the puck is just bouncing these guys' ways. Austin gets that out to Easton. Yes, Flynn is 21. There's Owen making his way up there. He gets bumped off the ice. Do. Okay, I don't think they start the running time till the third period, so if that does happen. Finn there, number 22, wins the face-off. Oh boy, Jonah just was out here by himself and fell down. That's the type of day the Lakers are having. Shipped up and back in. Oh, we just can't get this puck out of the zone. Oh boy. All right. There's Jonah. Tips that one off ice. Gets it in there. Getting a line change here. Couple guys. That is correct. Second period, 12:21 left in this one. Arthur with an offensive zone face-off. I haven't seen us do much here in the offensive zone. It's a good shot by Flynn. Golly, Flynn. 21 is Flynn. Hey, all right, had a good save there by Logan. So, there's a nice opportunity. I think he got a piece of that. That one went off the pole feet away. Stone right there. Stone sighting. Hudson gets it up to Stone. Oh, Santi got in there for a disruptive play, and that could have been trouble for the red team here. This is trouble for us, though. 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Good D, excellent D there by Finn. Or Flynn. God damn it. Flynn. You know, they don't have, well, not only one number apart, but their names are almost identical. Oops, and I spit on my camera here. There. No icing as Brady retreats to that one. There's some reversing there. Good moves for some big guys. Austin had that one taken away. And, ooh, no call there. Yes, Jax could have been called for a penalty there, but we'll take it. I don't think they're to give us the benefit of the doubt. There's Santi with a smart play off the boards and gets it out of the zone at least. Fired back in. Still offsides, onside, offsides. I don't think these guys care, so let's just get going. Skate the puck up if you have that much space. So I think we're going to get one here. I think we're going to get the next one. Just because I see these guys, the red team here, kind of letting it loose. And here's... Oh, Logan, skate that up. You good enough? You can do that? Uh-oh. Nice defensive play there by Brady. And, boy, see that puck just took a bad bounce for us. Austin ties his man up, and it gets out. All right, let's see something here. Oh, just a tough pass there as Owen holds that one in. Gets it over to Austin. He takes it over. Comes back. Right here's Cal. He holds that. Owen's got it. Oh, my. We gotta just skate the puck a little bit. Not a pass at the blue line is not something we want to do, Owen. That's a nice play there by them. That didn't unfortunately work out. Owen feeds that one back into the corner. Back up to Owen from Cal, and Owen turns that one over. Working hard here still. Shot, and somehow Logan got a piece of that. Oh boy, I thought that one in too. So there's Easton making his way. Trips, rebound, nothing. Good save there. Some activity out front. Oh, Lincoln couldn't get that one over there. Play back into our zone. There we go. Got it saved. 7:24 here in the second period. Line change here. You know, I'm a little crooked. There we go. Kind of stopped the bleeding here for a little while. Oh, that's a goal. I don't know who scored that, but we'll see. I think that one bounced off Arthur. And I don't know who had the assist on that. So we'll give Arthur credit for that. So he headed it in. Arthur talking to the referee about that. Okay. It was not an intentional deflection. I guess that's the question being raised. He was just kind of standing there and it bounced off his face. So a goal's a goal. So at least that's how I saw it. And I did. I was right. I said we were going to get the next one. Offsides here. That's Flynn, 21. Uh-oh. Big pass there. Puck comes out front. Oh, boy. You know what? I'm going to make a highlight of that guy. That was a nice goal. It was a very nice goal. He picked his corner and off he went. 7-2 here. So, I don't know who that kid is, but that was a nice play. No. I think guys have lost interest here. I don't know how Logan's feeling mentally, but you know, he's been peppered with some good shots and good rebounds, and you know, it's a lonely time to be a goalie when you're down there 8. But you know, these goalies will never ever, not in a million years, ever take themselves out, which is good. You know, I wouldn't want my goalie to say, hey, you know what, I don't want to come out, but not quite the result I was expecting. I wasn't expecting us to. I was expecting it to be a little tighter than this so far. Now let's see if the boys got a little bit of fight in them. Back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It's a little never too early to talk about, or 8 a.m. rather. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Another tough matchup we're going to have, but I think we're in a nice rink tomorrow. One of the games is in a really nice one, I know. Let's see what happens here. Can make something happen. Offsides. Owen Arthur Hudson out there trying something new here. Puck battle here. Yikes. All right, well. I like this. Good job, Jax. Go down there, give Logan a tap, and, you know. There we go. Hey, we're making a few plays here. A couple passes around. Jack's trying to work this one into the corner. Up to Jonah. Stone gets it back to Lincoln. He fires a shot. It's a good rebound. So the goalie gives up juicy rebounds. So if we can just keep getting some shots like that, and well, you know, Arthur put one off his face and went in. So that still counts on the scoreboard. Tipped and Logan got a guy on that one. Good eye on that. Another quick shot. Deflected out by Santi. The guys are getting pretty rousy there on the bench, which is nice. Whoops, sorry. Nice pass there and flipped it over. Eesh. All right, so they got the running time going. So all right, well, our center man went down there to give a little tap to our goalie. Let's see if we get something to occur out of this. So, a little bit of encouragement out there. Oh, shoot. Might be a good time to maybe... I don't know how much of this we can take. They've stopped keeping score. Maybe I will too. So, just not something. I don't know. Maybe they'll skip the mid zam here to get us even home a little earlier to get some extra rest for our games tomorrow. Our guys have definitely lost a little bit of life. Good play there by Brady. Another good rub out there as Hudson brings this one up. Oh, good. Yeah, keep that puck. Skate it in a little ways. Hoping for a shot out of that, but nice job, Hudson, to get back there. Versatile player, Hudson. He's frustrated. I think the whole team is a little bit. Lincoln here taking his time. Fires that one up to Logan. Logan and Finn. There's Finn right there. Brings that one in. Yeah, I was a little concerned about wearing shorts here, and get it out. There we go. Go, 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 Logan. Oh, rats. Caught up there. 15 seconds left in this period. 10. Nice job there by Lincoln to get this up. And right here, I'm just up inclined to eat it. And maybe they'll not resurface. I don't think they're going to. All right. No resurfacing here. So that's good for us. End of the second. Guys over there giving Logan a pep talk. We need more than that. Looks like yes, I think they're making a change here and putting our other goalie back in there, which is Mason. I think, yeah. Logan, he just wasn't seeing it very well for the last few goals, and it was nice how Coach Spencer went up there and gave him a little breather. So, and that's a decision you don't ever want to make, not only as a coach, but even as a player, you know. So the saves he did make were very good. So, and, you know, this is a very good team. These guys were up in Toronto, but they were in the upper division, the quadrant division, which obviously we're not ready for this level of competition just yet. Lots of work needs to be done here, and I'm sure they'll get together and regroup this out, and Jax gets that one into the corner. I kind of thought we had a favorable draw when I saw this. I wasn't sure what this team was, so didn't realize they are what they are, and that's a nice shot there. It was going wide, but so this one will be done in another 15 minutes. So back at the back at a reasonable hour. Our guys are still kind of fighting, so that's good. The referee got tangled up there as the red team. So that's offsides. Security alert. Okay. Oh, these ones are never fun to talk about and announce. So here's what we're gonna do. As a shot, nice job there. That's tough for Mason to come in after not seeing anything. Still getting some encouragement from the bench out there. But so some of our sponsors, you might see that one, onlinehockeytraining.com. Take a look at that one. That's got Coach Lance Pitlick. He does a lot of stick handling and shooting drills, off ice type stuff right there in Plymouth, Minnesota. He also has the he has the Hockey Journey podcast, which is a great podcast if you're ever looking for something to listen to. One of my favorite podcasts is the one with Rob Stauber, former goalie for the Minnesota Golden Gophers and LA Kings. That's one of my favorite ones. But he hasn't come up with one lately, but really he interviews former NHL players or former, Gophers or other hockey players, coaches and whatnot, and they talk about how they made it through their hockey journey. So really some great stories, good camaraderie, especially that Rob Stauber one, who actually coached the Olympics team in 2002 for the women when they first won their gold medal. So here comes an opportunity here. Poked in. Turned over. And so under 12 minutes left in this one, and that one went through. Or did it go through? It did go through. I don't know. Maybe we will still keep score of this. I guess I will. It's not like they're 5. And those kids know what score is anyway, so. I don't know if that's it. There we are. Oops, start third period. I forgot that. There we are. All right. Hopefully that all worked. Maybe I was muted that whole time. I don't know. Here we go with an opportunity here, a 2-on-1 up to Hudson, and he's nicely back-checked. And a good save by the goalie, and he's just kind of clowning him, which is what it is. So I think 7 is the max spread they can have here. So yes, that goalie is quite the character. Just hope we can keep it classy for the next 10 and All right. Mason smothers that one. Oh yeah, the other sponsor, Karn Skating Dynamics, KSD. I'll tell you, there's a really great story that Rob Stauber tells in that podcast, and he's talking about so Rob Stauber is just notorious for picking up pennies, and he sits there and kind of makes this speech to his Olympic team, and he says, "Hey, how many of you guys want to be millionaires? What do you guys want to do with life? How many do you want to be millionaires?" And they all raise their hand, of course, because everybody wants to make lots of money and have a lot of money. And then he says, "Well, how many of you see a penny on the ground and walk over it?" As Austin has a good opportunity there. And, you see a penny on the ground and you walk over it. And they all raise their hand. They say, "Well, in order to become a millionaire, you got to start off, 1 penny at a time." And so he translates that over to, "Hey, how many of you want to be Olympic champions?" As Jonah comes in for the face-off there. And, of course, they all raise their hand. Yep. So, of course, they all raise their hand that they want to be the Olympic champions. And he says, "Okay, well, you got to do the little things. You got to put the hard work in." And that was kind of how he equated that. So he's been known to pick up pennies off of, bathroom floors and everything. So it certainly is a good analogy and a good this is how we do this, of how it goes. And it's really interesting because he taped a penny above their locker room of every game in the Olympics. And after they won the gold medal, he went into the locker room and the penny was there. Nobody took it. And so he got back to the States and he said, "Hey, what happened to the penny? Did anybody take it?" And nobody took it. And that was another lesson learned by this team, that, hey, just because you won once doesn't mean you're going to win again. And they didn't win again for a very long time. So kudos to Rob Stauber. Also, Rob runs a company there in Minneapolis called Goal Crease. So they do a lot of work with goalies, and you wouldn't know it, but Owen is out there working with them as a shooter. So it's kind of an idiot's guide to goal scoring. They kind of give you different ways to score goals and oddball stuff like that, but or basically give you what the goalie's thinking. So it's been a very good relationship with them. Lastly, we got Karn Skating Dynamics, KSD. Boy, these guys are just popping them right on there. Karn Skating Dynamics, they've been in business, I believe, since 1984 by Barry Karn. Let's see, you guys are familiar with the Minnesota North Stars. An interesting note, Barry's dad was an animator, worked for General Mills. He came up with Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and the other guy, whatever the other, I never ate the other one. I can't remember what it was. I love Count Chocula, but I don't remember the other one, the strawberry flavored one. There has to be. Well, anyway, he basically drew all the artwork for General Mills. He was at Toby's restaurant up there in Hinckley. If you've ever had a cinnamon roll up there, you've been treated to quite the delight. Another save there by Mason in this game. There's only 6 minutes left. Still some good encouragement from the bench over there. So one day Barry was a little boy, and Bill Goldsworthy came up, met his dad at Toby's restaurant there in Hinckley on the way up to Duluth, and he said Minnesota was getting a hockey team. Could you draw us or maybe give us an idea for a logo? And that was the day that the Minnesota North Star logo was born. Ironically, I have it right here. So there it is. Barry Karn's dad came up with that. So good, interesting. I don't know. I thought it was an interesting story, but maybe it was a terrible one. I don't know. Jack's making his way, waiting for a shot. Owen's right there, ripped it high and out of the other zone. But oh my God, that kid just made an unbelievable bottle flip. I think that was caught on there. I think that we got that caught on video. Shoot, do something. Try to think of any other tales that I know of. Oh, no call. They let us get away with that one. Whoa. Another product to look at is called headsuphockey.ai. Take a look at that, headsuphockey.ai. App for your iPad. They're working on some new technology. Hey, this AI stuff is unbelievable, and they're really working hard on getting it going. And this Heads Up Hockey AI is formed by a guy by the name of Michael. It's a brilliant young man from Pennsylvania. Owen with a chance, and a goal! Nice pass there from Logan. So Owen took an extra little bit of shift out there and scored a goal somehow. So boom, boom, boom. Here we are. So 3 minutes left in this one. Oh, geez, he's still out there. Guess they're going to let him play till they're done. Oh. He wanted a call on that, but I guess they didn't want to call him for tripping himself. Another opportunity here for the Lakers moving in. Owen with another chance. Oh, had an opportunity there, 5-hole, but didn't quite get in there. He's buzzing around. Where was this kid when it was 3-2 or, well, I guess it was 3-1 at one point, or 2-1. We were close. So 2:35 left in this one. We're back at 8 a.m. tomorrow against a team called Battery. That's 8 a.m. Central Time. If you want to watch these again, just get them. Be a subscriber on the YouTube channel. That's Offsides. Yep. Be a channel subscriber on the YouTube channel there, and that'll get you involved in this. But if you really want to take it a step up, log into the HD app. HD, what is it called? Oh my God. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Sideline HD. There you are. So if you claim a player on there, and I'm sorry, I know Hudson's family tried to claim him. I couldn't figure out how to do it on there, but I know if you claim your player, you get actually individual updates when they do well. So, just over 90 seconds here. So, Heads Up Hockey AI. Basically, all you need is a space. You don't need that's the beauty of this thing. You need a space, maybe 5 square feet, and a place to stick handle. You use an iPad or some type of device that's compatible. iPhone will even work on that. So you set that up on a tripod that they provide, and there's a little mirror that kind of deflects the camera down to the ground, and you basically are looking straight at your iPad as you're stick handling. So you're not looking down like there are, there's this device called the Super Deker. That one is just a pile of garbage in my opinion. So, because you are looking down the whole time when you are using that, trying to, get the puck over those red lights or whatever. And this here, Heads Up Hockey AI has another way, and they're also developing a shooting matrix where it's going to tell you, how well you shot, how hard your shot was, You know, oh, get it across right now. Nope, there it was, almost in there. So they're trying to deal with that. There's also, Coach Lance has his online library of stick handling drills. And go to sweethockeycoach.com and you'll get there and he'll give you some free drills. So 8 o'clock